welcome to the channel. We're in my wife's 2015 Cadillac SRX, and it has the notorious screen crack action going on. So we're gonna figure out how to change this critter. I've done a little research. I think we can do it pretty easily. So let's dig into this sucker and see if we can make it right. I'll show you what the silly thing looks like now. Car's like a spaceship. She loves this thing. Only has, what, 57,000 miles on it. It's, what, 8 years old? 8? Yeah. 8 years old. So look at this crack. So this one went in the corner here, in the corner there, and like,
say an audio command.
Wow, it somewhat works still.
Goodbye.
See, it talks to you and everything. But like, you're supposed to be able to go touch this and slide this all down, but you can't. So most of it still works, but it doesn't work. Let's dig into this sucker and see if we can figure it out without breaking her pretty little car. I'm gonna go disconnect the battery and we'll dig in. So if you've never disconnected a battery in one of these SRXs, it's super easy. You just disconnect the little clipperonis on this box and then just lift it out of the way and boom, boom, there's our terminal. So I'll disconnect the old negative cable, get that off, and then we can safely work on everything without worrying about hurting anything. So the first thing we got to do is to pop this trim out. So we have pull this little critter here. We're going to get our little plastic tools here. We got these little plastic wedgies. We'll pop this down a little. There's a couple screws in here that we got to pop out. Get these two little trim pieces off. Once those are off, this whole little front assembly right here will pop out. So we'll see if we can get this off without breaking anything. I'm a little nervous. It's a little nerve-wracking. So this is super tight. I got a couple blocks of wood. Got to put in here to try to wedge this back. So maybe you can get in there and work. You can barely get your ratchet in there. I don't know how we get this back in there. And the crazy thing is this is as far back as the seat goes. My friend's poke shop. All right, so I see they're slotted. So that's huge. We just gotta loosen it up some. I was like in panic mode. How are we gonna get that back in there? That should do us. Woo, I was getting nervous. This should slide up in theory. Take a little in there. Whatever. They'll go back together. Nothing's broken. All is good. Let's do the other side. I don't think I need to take this out, but I'm taking it out so I can clean it while we got this all apart. Now that we got that cover off, we just got to pull this little trim out, and then there's two screws that we got to take out there. Take those two screws out, and this little assembly should lift right out. Okay, there's that one, there's that one. There it is. Happy little thing, little clippies. There's some bit up there. Who's got these two? Actually, this one's missing. Holy crap. I guess they got tired, didn't want to put that one in. It's not like it could fall out and go somewhere. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Well, one's good enough. It's so nerve-wracking pulling these things. If you've never done it before, it's really scary. I'm just so afraid I'm going to break something. There it is. There's the whole assembly. Happy little assembly. So it looks like we've got 4 more 7 mils. Then we'll take that critter and we'll throw it on the bench. Let's see what we can do. There it is. Now we just got to disconnect everything here. So this is what we have going on in here. You can see we've got, actually looks like some sort of a comm cable here, like a Cat 6. Got another clippy here we'll pull out. Another doodadder there, the antenna. Not really sure how these come out, so let me dig into this a little bit and These other clips are easy, but I'm not sure about this one, and we'll see. So let's look into this, see what we got. There we go. All right, so that wasn't bad, really. So this back one right here, it just has 2 tabs, top and bottom. Just gotta pull them up a little bit, and whoop, that one comes out. Simple compression, pull out, compression, pull out, and that's it. So let's get this critter on the bench, and we'll figure out how to take this apart and get to that screen. Looks scary, all take it apart. Yikes. So first thing, I'm gonna take out these 6 7 mils here. Looks like that'll pull the sides off. And then there's some screws around the outside. Let me take the rest of this assembly off here. Made in Malaysia. I saw Malaysia once. Didn't step foot on it though, but it was on the other side of the waterway on the ship I was on. Absolutely beautiful out there. So evidently, like, this is like, had a buddy's son. He's got the sedan, whatever you call the sedan, the Cadillac sedan. Same problem, screen. So this is a huge problem. Probably one of them things that should be covered by a recall, but safety-wise, so it's probably not gonna. Okay, we're getting closer. Those side critters are off. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 6 little Felipios we'll pull out. So I had to go grab another little baby screwdriver. But let's try taking all of these out. I think you got to take all of these critters out. We'll find out. Let's just take all of these out and see if the cover will come off. You're going to learn with me. Woloski. Oh my goodness, this is scary. Just everything about this looks expensive, so I don't want to screw it up. So we're going to just take our time. Well, we bought the screen on Amazon. I was like, I don't know, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, something like that. I can't remember. So taking this little tray off so we can get to that ribbon cable in the back. You got to take all the screws out that are up here. I'm holding this one-handed, so. But anyway, there's a bunch of screws up here you got to take out. And then see that one in there? That's the one that's been fighting us. And there's one on each side there that's been fighting us. You got to get those critters out. You can see where they are. So just thinking, how are we going to get that out of there? There we go. That's more better. And there's one little wire in there. You can take that little cable out. A happy little ribbon cable that you can see coming out over here. I'll show you in a sec. It's going to unplug that ribbon cable and just take those other screws out, and then this lens should come out, and then we can pop the new one in. This is the ribbon cable we got to take out. Alright, and it's out. There it is. So there's the busted screen. Looks the same, just the little ribbon cable is a little bit different, so hopefully it's going to work. So if you've never done this before, I'll show you that little ribbon cable doodadder. So I'm not sure if you can even see it. Slide the ribbon cable in there into that little door, and you push that little black door down. That's all there is to it. Okay, we got it in, and the ribbon cable's up there. So let's get a couple screws in this bad dog. Okay, all 9 of them are in. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the 9th one's in the center there. So now let's see if we can hook that ribbon cable back up. This kind of reminds me of the crummy ribbon cable on the back of a C10. There we go. On the back of a C10 gauge cluster. It's got a little grabby handle here. I'm going to try to take that. Get it plugged into its happy port. Pinch it down. That's it. I mean, it's in there. I don't know what else to do. It's in there. Okay, so let's put the rest of this bad dog back together. We got it all back together. The last 2 screws, and I have 2 holes. So that's a Christmas miracle. I was concerned, well, we're gonna have extra screws, which is no bueno. Get these last 2 screws in, we'll hop in the car, get this critter all installed. Fingers crossed. There it is, all reassembled. We got the side brackets on, screws in that thing. So let's see if we can plug these babies in and just get it set in place. Then I gotta find a screw for a screw that was missing. Still blows my mind. Built without a screw. I wonder how many other screws are missing. Nice and easy. Just set back in there. Voila. Hey, it's 4 screws now. So that's all assembled. The 3 doodads are plugged in. There it is. Let's see if we can clean that up, and then we'll plug the battery in and see if it'll work. We're gonna be happy to get our car back working again, all fancy. Connect the battery, we'll start her up. Okay, moment of truth. That was scary. I guess I had to reboot the computer. It works again. That's awesome. We did it. We did it. Nice. All right. Okay, so I'm going to button the rest of this up, clean it up. We'll put this all back together. And I think we're good as new again. Hey, it was a success. I got it all back together. And it seems to be operating 100% just like it should. That's pretty awesome. I'll bring you in here, show you what it looks like. It's like brand new again. Actually better, because now it has all the screws. We figured it'd be appropriate to listen to Mr. Jimmy Buffett. We found out about his passing today. Really sad day in music. He was a local guy from across the bay in Mobile. Awesome music, and yeah, big loss to the world today. But we'll honor him. We'll listen to some Jimmy today. Probably have a margarita later. But hey, so this took me, let me turn this down so I don't get in trouble. So this took me like 2 hours to do this. So if I do it again, I could probably do it in 45 minutes to an hour, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. It's pretty easy. So I think if I can do it, then pretty much anybody can do it. Pretty basic skills. Just got to take your time taking the plastic apart. That was my biggest fear, was breaking something, taking it apart. But we're 100%. Green's going to be happy. She's got her buggy all fixed back up again. And we're good. So hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe. We appreciate that a lot. So y'all take care. We'll see you soon on the next one. Take care. Bye.